So you want to get good at building in Minecraft. I can't blame you. I was in the same exact situation as you a couple of months ago. Some of my builds were terrible, and all of my builds from the seasons previous on my server with my friends had looked disappointing. But I really want to impress the few builders in my friend group, so I decided to pick up a couple of skills about Minecraft building, and it's a whole lot easier than you may think. So let me take you on a journey, and step by step I will show you the best way to become a builder in Minecraft. So the first step I have to recommend is to copy other people. Now, before you just go around watching those shorts tutorials on how exactly to build a house, I don't mean steal it exactly. I mean use it as a reference, as an art. This is the same argument that can be made of people who say tracing makes you better at art. While it can help, it doesn't exactly give you the same amount of skill that actually drawing does. But references are a whole different animal. You can still have a reference and get better at drawing. That's sort of how building in Minecraft works too. You can either trace, or in this case use a video tutorial, or you can use a reference. In this case, look at somebody else's build and try to build something similar to it. That way you have a standpoint. My first couple of builds, and some of the builds I am proudest of making, are built because of references from all over the internet, mainly Pinterest though. And it was a really cheap feeling, but it really helped me hone my skills. Step 2, I would have to say, is to just start building. It's the same as with any other skill. You can prepare for it all you want, but until you start actually playing the game and building in the game, none of your skills are going to get better. Here I have a clip of me failing to build a couple of times. There are a couple of builds in these seasons prior that aren't exactly the greatest, but then I just started building and not caring what other people thought. I just wanted to get practice. And while no, these builds still aren't great, I greatly enjoyed making them, and I'm very proud of the way they turned out, even if some of them are nowhere close to finished. Another thing to do is to take existing structures that either you or a friend have built and just try to improve them, because the minor details are what comes to mind whenever you see things like Hermitcraft or professional builders. So just taking a shell of a structure, just a dirt cube, and improving it using texturing, using small details, it can really bring an element of complexity to your builds, even if the structure themselves are very, very simple. One way I really like to get into the building process is, honestly, as I already mentioned, is to just start with a cube. Whether it be a dirt cube, a wood cube, maybe even a netherrack cube. You can turn them into something that is at least decently interesting if you try hard enough. And honestly, if you don't really want if your builds are ever looking subpar, that's okay. We all have failures. Whether they're failures in Minecraft building or failures in any other field, they're a step along the way, and they're a lesson to learn to improve your skills better in the future. But all that being said, I really think the secret to building well in Minecraft is to view it as a form of art as much as any other. For a while before I really started building, I thought Minecraft building while it was impressive, it wasn't considered an artistic skill to me for some reason. But then I started building, and I found out how much expression is truly put into those builds. Every gradient lets you know the builder's mood at the time, whether they're more chaotic or more calm. You can look at a building and see a place where somebody was in their life that influences their art. Because building in Minecraft should be looked at as an artistic process, just as any other form of art, like drawing, painting, music creation, writing, in all of art's nuance. But usually builds in Minecraft are excluded, and I feel like you need to shift your mindset to a degree to make your builds look better. Here is the build that I am currently working on. It is a build from, as of right now, Season 7 of the SMP, and while it's not finished, this is one of my favorite builds I've made, behind maybe Season 6 and Season 4, of course, being Olympus and Sanctuary, but I still really, really like this factory, and it's nothing too impressive. It's a bunch of cubes stacked upon each other, basically, in the general shape of a factory, with a couple of details added. And while you can look at it very easily and say that's a very simple build, it's still a lot better than what I've done in seasons prior. And it didn't really take that long to learn. Season 6 was the first season I really attempted to build, and it turned out near perfectly. I built around 50% of Sanctuary, and it was one of the best things I've ever been a part of. But all that being said, I do think that the only thing in the way of you and being a considered professional Minecraft builder is simply practice and a small change of perspective. Now I know, here at the outro, I am not a Minecraft YouTuber. You have been seeing a whole lot of Minecraft content recently, and that's partially my fault, but that's just been the kind of mood I've been in. And also, I'm a variety YouTuber, so if you don't like it, womp womp. I really wanted to make these. But if you are just starting your Minecraft journey, there is a Discord server in the description where I would love to see your Minecraft builds. And with that, this has been Wonder and Wisdom, and I'll see you guys down in the comment section.